Today, I want to talk about my most anticipated games on Xbox Series X and S, and these are the exclusive games or the timed exclusives that I'm looking forward to. And this is gonna be like a podcast format, so I'm not gonna do a lot of editing in this video. So let's start with Halo Reboot. Halo is an amazing IP. I've played it on Xbox 360 a lot. I played the original Xbox exclusive Halo Combat Evolved, played Halo 2 on PC, but my all-time favorite Halo game is Halo 3. I played that game a lot, especially the online mode, and I've replayed the campaign several times. I freaking love the music, especially the title screen. It's insane. That game was a perfect game, and they did a great job with 4 Halo 4 on Xbox 360 at the end of that generation. That game came out and the graphics were insane for that console. And after that we had the Master Chief Collection, or was it the 5th game installment? I don't know, I can't remember, but we had the Master Chief Collection and we had 5. Yeah, 5 came out and 5 was not bad. I think the story was kind of all over the place. The characters and things of that nature were not really in sync with the Halo universe. I don't know. That game was kind of strange and the online wasn't that great. But the graphics were pretty good of that game and the music was okay. Let's just say okay, but it wasn't on par with Halo 4. The music in Halo 4 was great, the graphics were insane, and the story was pretty good. Compared to 3, I don't know, it was a bad game. But like I said, Halo 1, 2, and especially 3 were the greatest games in this series. And Halo Infinite came out when it came out, when it was revealed, even a lot of people were disappointed in the game. And me personally, I wasn't that disappointed. I even thought it looked pretty good, but some of the character designs, especially of the AI, I think that was bad. So a lot of people were disappointed, and when it released, it was pretty well received. It had great scores, but the online part was the problem. Halo is an online game. Halo is a campaign game, but it has great online mode. So having Halo without Forge and without some of the modes that they should have had at the release was just strange. So it had a bad start. It's much better now. I have to say that it has to improve even more, but it has improved somewhat. But it's still not the Halo that we Halo fans want, and the game that we love so much, especially Halo 1, Combat Evolved, and Halo 3. So I hope they improve all this. They showed the Unreal Engine 5 graphics, tech demo of some sort. They have built some sort of levels, some sort of short story on Gears of War on Unreal Engine 5, and it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. The graphics are insane. So I think if they improve just the game and the story and the gameplay, come up with great online modes, and just give us what we want, and worry less about the engine, because they say that's one of the problems, that they had this engine that they had to build and update and improve themselves. But now they have Unreal Engine 5 that has all these assets and all these features that helps them just build a game much easier. I think that's the main thing about Unreal Engine. So it has a lot of assets and it's easier to build. It has a lot of models, there's a lot of graphics improvements, I don't know. I'm not that technical, and I don't have a lot of information about the Unreal Engine. But I'm just saying, man, I'm really excited about Halo reboot. So yeah, I don't know, man. This was a kind of strange section of this video, but you know what I mean. Gears of War Reboot is one of my most anticipated games on Xbox Series X and S. I've been playing Gears of War 5 for hundreds of hours, horde mode especially. I love the campaign, I love the online, I love everything about Gears. I first played Gears of War 1 on Xbox 360, of course, and that game has made a lot of great memories for me on the Xbox 360. I played online with friends and team deathmatch and things of that nature, and the Gears of War story is great. I love the characters, I love the sci-fi world, and I like the game mechanic, the third-person shooting gameplay, the cover mechanics, everything about Gears of War is great, and it's gonna be rebooted. I saw the trailer in that big city, saw the Locust and how Marcus is fighting the Locust. So it's gonna be a great game. I can't wait for this game. If you like content like this, if you like sci-fi stuff, if you like me talking about games, about next generation consoles, Gears of War, Halo, Nintendo, Sony, you name it, subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on all things Xbox, Nintendo, Sony, PC, and cool games, sci-fi stuff. So let's continue. So the next game is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Man, I love this series, Indiana Jones. The movies and everything about it is great. It's like Uncharted, and the game so far, what I've seen, is pretty good. It has first-person shooting mechanics. That was a surprise. I didn't expect that. I expected something more like a third-person camera view, like Uncharted. But hey, this is great. Or like Tomb Raider. But I think this is great. The gameplay, what they showed, is interesting. Puzzle solving, a slower paced, a slow-paced thief, or something like. I just can't come up with a name for this kind of game. It's like, I don't know, I can't say cyberpunk, but I think Thief is the game that comes closest to this gameplay. I'm excited about that game, and the graphics are pretty good. The story seems pretty good, so I'm excited about that. And the fourth game I want to talk about is Perfect Dark. You all know Perfect Dark is crazy, man. On next Nintendo 64, that game was epic when it came out, with the graphics, the story, the first-person shooting mechanic, kinda perfecting, no pun intended, perfecting the gameplay mechanic of GoldenEye 007. It was amazing with that sci-fi story, with one alien helping Johanna Dark. So that game is crazy. And when they built the successor, it was a Perfect Dark kind of reboot, but on Xbox 360, a lot of gamers were excited. But that game came out and it was an average game. It was pretty bad. The graphics were not that great, even outdated for that console. I don't know. It was like a GameCube or Xbox original game with slightly better graphics. So when that came out and we saw the gameplay, which was average at best, a lot of people were disappointed. So that freaking game disappointed many people, but a lot of people are still waiting for that real reboot. And finally, Xbox revealed the rumored Perfect Dark reboot, and it's coming to Xbox Series X and S, and that game blew off my mind. That's crazy. The game is insane. The gameplay mechanic, it's kind of like a Deus Ex slash Cyberpunk 2077 game, and the story is interesting. The gameplay has a lot of interesting stuff with scanners and hacking stuff. So that's crazy, and the graphics, insane, insane. So the graphics, the art style, I think that's a great game. So I'm looking forward to that game. And yeah, another thing, the soundtrack is amazing. Go listen to the trailer music, it's crazy. So I can't wait for Perfect Dark. It's one of my most anticipated games on Xbox Series X and S. And the next game I want to talk about is Ark 2. Man, I've played hundreds of hours of Ark. Some of it because I like the game a lot, but some of it because my little son forced me to play it. He likes dinosaurs a lot, so I've been building stuff in this game. I've been taming dinosaurs, chasing dinosaurs, killing dinosaurs, and I like it a lot. I like that survival gameplay mechanic of that game, and just everything, the world exploration, free roaming of that game, and building stuff. So yeah, like I said, I can't wait for this game. And in this game it's like a more story driven kind of gameplay, and we have Vin Diesel in this game, so it's incredible. The trailer looks great. They showed some footage that is in engine, so no, I don't know what that means. Maybe that's just they build this cutscenes with just the engine, but it's not really gameplay. So I have to see the gameplay first, but I'm already excited based on my experience with Ark 1. So I can't wait to see more of that game. It's one of my most anticipated games without a doubt. And number 7 is Fable Reboot. Man, I've been playing Fable on the original Xbox. Oh, not the original. Yeah, was it the original? Yeah, it was the original, yeah. And I played it with my friend back when I was like 14, 15, and I liked it a lot. But back then I didn't have the Xbox original, so I had to skip a generation until I could play Xbox 360, and we had Fable 2 and 3 as far as I can remember. 2 was pretty good. 3, I don't know, 3 was kind of strange. I didn't like the story a lot, but the gameplay was okay. Peter Moneylux was his name, the developer. He hyped it up a lot, just like his other games got. But I don't think it was like a 10 out of 10 game. But like I said, the original game, I played that a lot, especially with my friend back on the Xbox original, and I liked it. I thought it was like a Zelda type of game, but for Xbox, and the story was pretty good. Gameplay, I liked it. And like I said, based on that, but also based on what I've seen so far on the trailer and the gameplay of Fable Reboot on Xbox Series X and S, I'm really excited about this game. What they show with the graphics, man, it's like real life graphics. These characters are interesting. The Fable gameplay is pretty interesting. They show the characters roaming around the city and fighting a bear, as far as I can remember, fighting, sword play. So it's pretty interesting, and we all know this game is gonna be huge. It's gonna be open world. It's built in with the engine of Forza Horizon. Forza Horizon 4 or 5. It's 5, yeah. So it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. I think Flight Simulator is also built with that engine. I can't wait for that game. I can't wait, man. So excited. So the next game I want to talk about is Avowed. Man, this game is like a next generation Skyrim, and It's coming from Bethesda, and I can't wait for this game. Is it Bethesda though? I don't know. I can't stop the video. So, but I think that this is coming from Bethesda ZeniMax. The gameplay is crazy. You have all these first-person shooting mechanics, and you have magic included. The story, like I said, is like Skyrim, and I like playing in those kind of worlds, fantasy and having quests and just RPGs in general. I think it's a pretty interesting game, and the graphics are pretty good. I like the art style. Besides the actual graphics, just the art style is like a fantasy slash, yeah, adventure type of game, and the art style is pretty colorful. So I like it. So the next game I want to talk about is Clockwork Revolution. So yeah, what I've seen so far from that game is not much, to be honest, but the type of artwork that I've seen and the music gives me a BioShock vibe. I've played BioShock on Xbox 360, and that game is crazy. You have to play that game. The first person shooting gameplay of that game is insane, especially the first two games. So if you want a game in that setting, in that, let's just say, alternative reality type of world, and with a cyberpunk sci-fi story, you'll like Clockwork Revolution, and it seems to be something of that nature. So I can't wait to see more of that game. So another game I want to talk about is OD or Zero D. I think it's OD. So that game is coming. It's a exclusive. What I've seen so far from that game gives me a type of Metal Gear Solid slash Silent Hill slash Death Stranding vibe. It's coming from Mr. Hideo Kojima, and it's gonna be a Japanese Xbox exclusive game. It's interesting. It's really interesting with the psychology and everything in that trailer, showing two human faces, one a lady and one of a man, and telling a background story. I don't know, it's a kind of strange trailer. Check it out for yourself, but I think this game is gonna deliver. It's gonna be something like Death Stranding, Silent Hill, or Metal Gear Solid. They did the same thing with the Phantom Pain. Hideo Kojima showed a very strange, quite strange trailer, but it turned out to be the intro of the Phantom Pain. So I don't know, maybe this is gonna be Metal Gear Solid, a new installment. So I'm interested in this game and can't wait to see more. OD. So the next game I want to talk about is Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl. So this game is kind of like the Metro series, but Stalker is more like a realistic shooter than Metro. The Metro games are more sci-fi, more post-apocalyptic, yeah. So I think in this case, this is also the same, pretty much the same, but it's sci-fi and also there's some realism to it. It's like a post-war world. It's like there are two factions, and the gameplay mechanics is great. The graphics are insane. I just watched the trailer today. It's like a real human walking around, and these soldiers. I don't know, man. It's incredible. So you have to check out the gameplay and trailer for yourself. But I think this is gonna be a great game. I can't wait to play this game as soon as possible. It's coming soon, so we have to wait and see what this game has for us. I think it's gonna deliver. So the next game I'm looking forward to is State of Decay 3. State of Decay, especially the first game, It's insane. I played that game a lot. Played it on Xbox as far as I can remember. Xbox One, yeah. State of Decay 1 and 2. But that game is crazy. I've played it a lot online, and just the game on itself, the game surviving in that world and protecting the buildings and the people around you from zombies, collecting fuel, food, whatever, and all the things that you can do in that game. I think it's crazy, and it's gonna be a lot better game. The graphics are gonna be better, the story is better built, more developed characters, and the gameplay seems better, and I just can't wait for this game. And I've seen some footage and the trailers and gameplay of what I've seen of this game looks epic, so I can't wait to play State of Decay 3. The next game I want to talk about is The Outer Worlds 2. The Outer Worlds, I don't think this game is gonna be fully exclusive. I think it's gonna be a timed exclusive, or who knows, maybe it's gonna be multi-platform. But at this point, I think they've said it's gonna come to consoles and PC. But with Xbox, you never know. Maybe they can release it simultaneously on PlayStation and maybe switch to an Xbox. But in this case, like I said, it's a timed exclusive or exclusive as far as I know. But having said all that, what I like the most about this game, and it's another sci-fi game, is the story and the gameplay. Especially the gameplay of this game is insane. It's like Fallout in space. What we expected from Starfield to be, that game is pretty much the Outer Worlds, and it's like Fallout in space but without spaceships. But who knows, maybe in the Outer Worlds too they're gonna include vehicles and aircraft and spaceships. The last game I want to talk about is Flight Simulator 2024. That game is crazy realistic. When I played the first game, I was blown away by the graphics, but also the gameplay. It's a simulation. I like simulation games, and this game is just insane, and it's gonna be even better this year. They have rescue missions and things of that nature, and it's crazy. The gameplay mechanic, the graphics are even better than the previous game. Crazy how this is even possible on Xbox Series X and S. For PC, of course, that's obvious. PC these days is insane, especially with the new Nvidia cards. But man, I can't wait for this game. So that's the last game that I'm extremely excited about. That's a lot of games, man. Let me know which games you can't wait to play. Which games are your most anticipated games? Let me know in the comments below. Hit the like button if you did like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.